Well. Guys, this camp was just unbelievable. It was great. Thanks, everybody. Well, to be honest, about a week before the core crew started here to the museum to start with build-up of the camp, we really were somehow devastated because we had some really funny fuck-ups at the very last time. We had the company which brought these armorists called us and were like, oh, we totally forgot to produce it, and they were produced in China, so we really don't know if we can deliver, and we don't know what kind of fabric and what colors and whatsoever. We got a call from another company, and they said, I have to look the word up, I just don't know the German word for Bauwagen, but in English it is? Okay, I haven't written. Oh, it's a side trailer. So actually those things, for example, which we have at the entrance, we ordered 15, they called us 6 days before we had to use them and said, oh, sorry, we just found out you need 15, we only have 4, so good luck getting 11 different. So we called pretty every company in whole Brandenburg, and everybody just laughed at us and told us that we are insane. But anyway, we made the impossible possible. We got new ones directly from the construction site. They do not even have a license plate, and we luckily managed it. We got a phone call here from the site, and that for some legal issues, parts of the fence just disappeared. Well, we fixed this one too. So we really had a tough time, and we were somehow really devastated and thought about, fuck, this will a disaster. And as it turned out, we were very, very wrong. It was great. So we broke. This camp basically broke every record each camp here in Germany has ever made but one. The one we didn't make is a quite good one. We didn't have that much heat-caused injuries than in 2003, but everything else was way bigger, way cooler. I just can't believe it. You'll probably always feel it. I'm really through. But anyway, we had about 60 villages, which is an incredible amount. I still don't know how all of you guys have managed it, but it was cool. There was everywhere on this campsite some kind of action. Most of the press just didn't got it when I walked with them around, and was just like, you know, I don't know what's going on there. It looks great, but it's not caused by us. It's just the participants are having fun, apparently. They just didn't get it, that not everything was organized by us, but by all of you guys, actually. So we came, when we prepared this final closing ceremony, I totally love that word, when we were preparing this closing ceremony, we came to the place where this default thank you list starts, and we just compiled it and started with all those angels which did incredible job. We started with the audio crew, with the light crew, with the guys from Art Event, and so on. There are tons of people we have to thank you. And then we just looked at the list, compared it to the amount of people we had on the campground, and we just realized, actually, just thank you. Everybody of you has contributed somehow. There were so many projects, artworks, whatsoever, we really did not even think about it, starting with a remote-driven wheelchair and ending with all those cool light performances yesterday, with this potato gun, I don't know, tons of stuff. And when I just looked through all the pictures people have done and uploaded to Flickr and all those other image tools, I just realized that I apparently missed half of the fun, because it was just impossible to see everything, to have fun, everything. Even when the big rain came down, it rained, and about two minutes later, a big soccer party started right in the mud. And so, well, you know. speaking of participants, by the way, we broke that record too. We had about 2,000 people here on the museum side, on the campsite, and that is quite a new record. I'm proud of it. So, thanks. But there is some very special thank you too. It's a thank you once again to all the people from the museum and from the airport which made this whole situation possible, and we really seriously overloaded them. I've been told that it's the first time ever since this museum started to exist that they had to close it down because we just overloaded everything, so they were just not, it was impossible to have visitors for the museum on the site too. This never ever happened before, and they were very flexible, very friendly to deal this out, just to have a really cool camp. So it was great, and it wouldn't have been possible without Mr. Wolk, Mr. Wolk from the airport, Mr. Kobbe from the museum, and of course the whole crew of the museum. We overloaded everything, including the showers, especially the showers. Oh yeah, talking of the showers, that is something which somehow surprised me. In 2003 we had about 6 showers which were not functional during the whole day because we had the same issue with sewage containers and so on. So we just thought we might order 3 containers having 16 showers, and we were confident it will work out. Well, okay, and once again I did not judge right. I was wrong again, but I'm sorry, but we will fix it, and next time it will be perfect, promise. Okay, but there's some more trivia, some more number crunching and stuff which should take place here in this ceremony. They're quite good news, well, not that good for about 2 or 3, but we had very few security-related issues. We have sadly 2 stolen laptops during the camp and 1 during build-up, but judged by the fact that we have about 2,000 people here on the site, it's a fairly low number, so I'm quite happy about that one. Still very sad for those 3 people, but well, you can't miss it all the time. Besides, we had some police incidents here. It was one of my top favorite stories. We had a police car coming here. The entrance crew alerted us that there is a police car arriving with 2 policemen. And so Honkhase, the guy from security, and I just went to the entrance to pick them up and figure out what's going on. And apparently they did not even knew that we were here. The true story behind this is just that those were 2 cops here from the city, and they were just very familiar with the snack bar where you can buy sausages here at the museum. So they ran to the snack bar, picked up their fried sausage, we got a coffee and chatted a bit, and then they left. It was cool. They just did not really get this whole event. They were so blasted that they even decided not to take a tour to, within the museum, just leave it. It was apparently way too many people for them. We had one accident, which is somehow funny for this location. We had an airplane accident. But he was sober and in duty while it appeared, so it's kind of a work accident, I've been told. But it's still not wise to drive by bike in the dark and look to the left side when there's a MiG right standing in front of you. Well, and one of the quite new inventions went out perfect. I first really doubted, but it went out perfect. It was the kindergarten, the self-organized kindergarten, where all those parents, you know, nerds tend to fork in real life too, can just deposit their kids, and somebody will take care. They had a lot of fun. They had a lot of stuff to play with, and apparently it was great success. So it will be for sure not the last time that we will have such a kindergarten at CCC events. We apparently caused quite a bit of a denial of service attack about Fino food. So all the discounters we have here in the city really severely experienced that there is a camp going on. The big discounter Real here even offered on Saturday a 10% discount on non-food articles for all camp members because they were just blasted. They said they had totally to rearrange their shift schedule because they are not, they were usually were not dealing with that many night active people. So about. Well, but they apparently fixed it, and this whole, how it is called, hardware store, yes, hardware store here had some quite funny stuff too. For example, all pools were sold out. So I still don't get it, how great, how perfect everything worked, how smooth it worked, and it was well, we had this small range situation, but besides, it was such a perfect camp and it was such a success. Having it 5 days here in Finofurt, I just still can't believe it, and I guess it will take about weeks until I've realized what this whole event was like, and I guess it will be for most of you guys too. But thanks again. And of course, a special thank you to Julia, the other of us two, of the organizers. She told me she wants just to sit here and smile, but not to talk, so I have to. But still, I want to point out, great. Well, so I'm pretty much through with this closing ceremony. I really love that word. But some more organizational issues here, which is just related for teardown. Apparently, a lot of guys have already decided to tear down, but you don't have to leave today. You can leave tomorrow too. And camps and all CCC events are quite famous for leaving the ground cleaner than it used to be before. So please, if you need any more trash bags or whatsoever, you can pick up as much as you want at the info desk and clean up your stuff after you. We really want to have this fact that we are the cleanest event ever once again. Regarding teardown, we have the deal that we allow 50 cars here on the campground, so you don't have to walk that long as you had when you get to the camp. But when we have 50 cars on the ground, you just have to wait until somebody else leaves because it will be way too crowded else. And there are tons of cabs standing out there just heading to the train station. We did not really arrange our own shuttle this time, but this was just a financial issue. We first planned to do the shuttle completely on our own with rented cars and so on with drivers, and then we calculated and figured out that it will be cheaper when 5 of you guys gather together in a cab and ride to the train station. So we decided to do this deal. So if you want to leave by train or if you have to take a train, just go to the cabs, meet with some people, share the cost. It's about 10 to 15 euros for a ride, so it will be about 2 or 3 euros per person, and I guess that's quite a fair fare. Okay, so that's pretty much of it, but once again, thank you so much. It was great, it was perfect. Well, Well, no, guys, come on, it's okay, it's fine. Well, guys, actually, hey, come on, be fair, I want to talk now. Komm, du musst mit. Und da du auch. Und du auch. Hier, da auf jeden Fall. Nimm Lukas mit und komm auf die Bühne. You know, guys. So, yeah, good talk. Bev, komm her. Yeah. So, just to let those people having applause, which apparently really deserve it, because I was just a guy ranting somewhere. So those guys, and a lot of all you guys did all the work. Thanks so much. Actually, I was going to tell you something about the next camp in 2 years done by our fellow Dutch guys and about the Congress, but I'm way too blasted right now. So, so just read the mailing list or whatever, but thanks. It's great. Ja, Julia, bitte, du musst auf jeden Fall auch nochmal. Okay, so thanks, it was great.
I wanted to present on behalf of the Hacker Foundation. No, go ahead and throw it. One campaign, a Kanabander for FH and Julia, because they've done an incredible amount of work. I think they deserve yet even another round of applause for all of the work that they've done throughout the year. Yes. I also have t-shirts for both of them. They really have done an incredible job. Thank you very much. And I wanted to thank everyone here from the European community, all of the people who came, all of the American hackers, the Canadian hackers who came on Hackers on a Plane. We love it here. They're already telling people are already asking us to arrange something for the Congress. I just wanted to thank everybody here. You've been wonderful hosts. I'm incredibly inspired by what you're doing here. All of the people who came on Hackers on a Plane are incredibly inspired by what you're doing here. And thank you very much. You guys are great. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Thank you so much. Ihr schafft mich. Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass Sie es schaffen.
Yes, hello. It would be nice if you just can put your chair together and make big piles at the end. It would help us a real lot by cleaning up the whole camp. Thank you.